All right, welcome to chapter five. Chapter five is again another sort of short chapter where you're just looking at five different sections. But often it's a section that really, or it's a chapter really that gets people in terms of difficulty. So 5.1 and 5.2, I've sort of paired them off. It's talking about verifying trig identities. We also talk about simplifying trig identities, or trig expressions more so. Uh, but they really sort of go hand in hand. And as you work throughout that material, you'll realize that it doesn't even feel like you're doing a different section when you switch from 5.1 to 5.2. 5.3, we talk about solving trig equations. So this is very similar to what we did in chapter 4, where we're solving for theta. But in chapter 5, we want to talk about, these graphs and these functions, these trig functions, they repeat. So how do we write an equation for the infinite set of solutions to that equation, since it does repeat? And then 5.4 and 5.5, we sort of add in there. We have a lot of different formulas and ways that we could rewrite trig that isn't covered in chapter 4 or in 5.1, 5.2. So we have the sum and difference formula, and then we have double angle formulas. And I called it double angle formula because that's part of what we'll cover there. But we also have things like power reducing formulas, half angle formulas, which are ways in which we deal with what's inside of a trig function. Again, you have a quiz at the end. You have that self-check sort of right in the middle, and then your collaboration station. Looking at your objectives in chapter 5, you want to be able to verify trig identities, solve trig equations for general solutions, apply sum and difference formulas, and apply multiple angle formulas. So sort of short in terms of objectives, but those types of questions can be pretty difficult.